Today added to it. That ball is floated into center field off the head of the bat. And you know what? That's an RBI single for Riley Jackson. Here's the pitch. And that ball is shot down the left field line. That one run is in. 2 runs are in. Hagan will stop at third, and we're all tied up at 3. Brooks again down the left field line. This time he drives into. It's a headsy play right there. Pitch. That ball is hit into the right fielder. Back and outstanding defensive play by the right fielder. Brady Denneberg hauls it in. Denneberg with the track. Here's the pitch. The runners are going. Strike 3 called. Joel Tejada. Here's the pitch. The runners are going. Strike 3 called. Joel Tejada. Pitch. That ball is hit into shallow left field. Christian O'Neill's going to give it. Oh, it drops. And the Eau Gallie Commodores are going to win the game. The left fielder overran the ball, and the Commodores get the 5-4 win. I tell you what, you couldn't ask for a more exciting baseball game tonight than the one the Eau Gallie Commodores and the Merritt Island Mustangs gave you. But the Eau Gallie Commodores remain undefeated, 7-0 with the bottom of the 7th win. The guy that gets the game-winning hit tonight, what do you got in your hand there, Mr. Bryce Manning?
There's that anchor chain. All the sluggers get this one when they make a great hit or come clutch, at the plate. It's just that overall medal you get when you clutch up.
All right, so talk about it. You get up with the bases filled up and opportunity to win the game. What's going through your mind?
Man, I know I just got to put the ball somewhere for that team. We got to pull it through. It's a great game. The whole team fought really hard through it all. I just had to finish it.
Now, for you're a senior, right?
Yes, sir.
Take me through the decision to play baseball this year for you.
It was a no-brainer. I mean, I've been playing baseball since I was probably 8 years old, and it's just one of my passions. I just had to stick through it my senior year.
Gotcha, no doubt. And we're here with Riley Jackson. And Riley, you know what? For you tonight, not the start to the season at the dish you were looking for, but you break out tonight with some big hits, some RBIs in this one. But I think more importantly tonight, you guys are standing here because of not only your bat, but some of those outstanding blocks you had. You had 4 different guys up on the bump tonight. Let's start with the defensive side of this equation. You just keep getting better and better behind the plate. Talk about your play behind the plate. What I mean is, blocking those balls back there, having to have chemistry with 4 different pitchers, gone from a guy that throws BBs to a guy that throws off-speed pitches. You're a sophomore. How do you mentally prepare yourself for all that?
I just listen to music before the game and just don't talk to nobody. Just get in my own zone. Just get prepared.
Breaking out tonight the way you did at the plate, talking a little bit about, a guy that's used to jacking the ball all over the park. Slow start for you this season. What are you telling yourself each and every time you're coming up to the dish?
Just do me. Do me. Don't do nobody else. Just do me. Just trust the process, so.
And I tell you what, he certainly does that. And in the process, he works it to a T. And Bryce, you get a win over a team tonight that's your old district rivals. It's always a big game between Eau Gallie and Merritt Island. To get out of here as a senior with a win over these guys at home, what's that mean to you?
I mean, it means the world. It's awesome, to see these guys smile and stuff at the end of that game. When that last run scores, it's a thrill. It's awesome. I love to see it.
All right, I'll tell you what, guys. Congrats. Let me see this thing again, man. This is what it is. It's the anchor chain. And Bryce Manning with the game-winning hit tonight, and Riley Jackson with an outstanding night behind the dish and in the batter's box as well. It's the Eau Gallie Commodores get the big win over the Merritt Island Mustangs in the bottom of the 7th inning. For Riley Jackson, for Bryce Manning, I'm Alan Slaughter-Zinski for the BREVARD Sports Network. Normally we would talk to Bob Collins after a win, but you know what? The Eau Gallie Commodores tonight had 4 different pitchers up on the bump. And I tell you what, Ryan Houston, outstanding job by your guys tonight. Congratulations on getting this one. You threw some gutsy calls tonight on 0-2 pitches. You saw some off-speed stuff you don't normally see at the high school level. Take us through that and the trust you have in your guys to allow them to throw those pitches.
Well, first of all, I put them in the situation they have to do it. So kudos to those guys. I mean, those are big pitches and big moments early in the season that you don't really get to very often. Great team over there in Merritt Island. They did a great job. We had to put guys on, get in double play situations, stuff you don't really see this early on. But we wanted to put our guys in the best situation to try to win. And heck, we had a bases loaded, full count, and they're, I'd say, best hitter up. And our pitcher threw him right there, and it was unbelievable. And I think that's what rolled over into the 7th inning and got us that win.
You look at a young guy behind the plate and a guy like Riley Jackson back there working with so many different pitchers and blocking balls like that. Talk about how important he is to your staff.
Well, catchers are everything to the staff. I mean, everything. As far as talking to him out in the mound, as far as going back there, blocking with runners on third. We had quite a few of those today. And just making sure the pitcher believes in the pitch is what the best catchers do. And when they put it down and you get that confidence from the catcher that says, let's go, it gives you a little extra. And that's kind of what he does to the team. And I'm new with working with him this year too. So we're working together too, and we're new to it with me and him. I had Sean forever. And so I'm trying to get that same thing with him. And we're getting there. And he's swinging the bat well too. So that's what I love too. I love a catcher that can hit.
No doubt. I tell you, it was unique tonight, Ryan, because you had probably the 3 best catchers in the county all here tonight in Riley, in Mookie Redmond, and Brady Denneberg here as well. So it was interesting to see that dynamic play out. Well, you guys are 7-0. You guys have you got another tough test coming up in Melbourne on Friday. You've been a part of this team for a while now. What do you like best about what you guys are doing right now as a team?
Playing as a team. That's the number one thing. I told them, you got winning teams, you got losing teams, and those one-run game wins are huge in high school level. Some people just can't make that win, and tonight we were lucky enough to get that win, and it shows a lot into your team when you do win these close games, because later on in the playoffs, you're going to be in those situations. Districts, you're going to be in these situations a lot more. We got a lot of good teams in this town. We got another one coming up in Melbourne. It's always a great rival with us and Merritt Island. Great rival. Both teams were into the game, and it's a great atmosphere. If you didn't see it tonight, I would make sure you come to our next game with Merritt Island. Those are always great games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. And I'll tell you what, if a guy knows a thing or two about getting these young student athletes through situations like this, it is most certainly this guy right here, Mr. Ryan Houston, pitching coach, assistant coach for the Eau Gallie Commodores. For Ryan, I'm Alan. Commodores with a big win tonight in the bottom of the 7th inning here on the BREVARD Sports Network.